not like, thanks. I love the smell of farm animals. I just toss Fluffy back at you. No, I'm very disappointed if someone throws a sheep at me. You know what else isn't cool in real life? Is lying to your friends. But on Facebook it happens all the time. Especially with profile pictures. And I'm not talking about like if you put a celebrity on your profile picture because everyone knows what's happening to them. I'm talking about a picture of yourself, but it's like taken at a weird angle, or like it's like really old or doctored or something. Because like if you put a picture up like that, it's like, hey world, this is me. And I'm like, no, that was you 5 years ago when you were working out. Because those arms don't exist anymore. So like I was getting really frustrated with all my friends not being friends to me on Facebook. And I was like, this stinks. So I came up with a solution. Before, when I had all this joy from like adding friends, now I get like the same joy in a weird, twisted way from like deleting friends that aren't going their way. So like I got on the other day and like the status reports, whatever, Bobby's like, Bobby thinks that he loves Susie with all his heart and he doesn't care if the whole world knows about it. Well, the whole world knows about it and half of us threw up. Thank you, Bobby. And then again, I was like, Susie thinks Bobby is the best boyfriend in the whole wide world. So I messaged Bobby and I'm like, hey Bobby, you know they have these messages and like you can send your love notes through them and it'll be private. And he writes back and he's like, I don't want her to think that I'm ashamed of her. And I'm thinking, dude, if she thinks that you're ashamed of her, then your relationship has issues Facebook can't fix. So the other day I got on, I had like 17 notifications. I'm like, all right. And then I like pick them up, and they're all comments on this one picture. And I'm like, so like I go to it, and like the first comment is a comment on the photo, and the next one's like a comment on the comment, and then it's like all the way down. So I was very disappointed. And it's like, very good observation. Thanks, Jenny. No problem, Bob. My name's not Bob. You get accused, Bob. I never met. Shut up! You just ruined all my hopes and dreams. At least I was actually in that picture. Sometimes like my elbow gets tagged in a picture. Thanks. I didn't know if it made it into the picture and I was kind of worried, but now I know. No, they're not like trying to help you out. People are taunting you when they do that. They're like, yeah, did you see the great picture? You missed it. Take a step to the right, you could have really been in it, but as it is, you failed. My friends would never do that. My friends would never be like, yeah, did you hear about the party at Anthony's? It was awesome. We almost invited you, but we didn't. Bummer being you. You know what else I really hate my friends doing? I hate it when they invite me to do stupid stuff with them. Like, I don't want to throw a snowball at a vampire. I don't want to see if my IQ is higher than Jim Carrey's, and I really don't want to join a group that says, I will go out of my way to step on a leaf that looks particularly crunchy. Crucial aspect to my personality, and no one will ever know. I need to join a group like that with people just like me. Hey, group members. The other day I went way out of my way to step on a major leaf. Oh, it was a beauty. I've been invited to that group like 8 times. Why does everyone think I'd be such a perfect fit? I don't know. Hopefully your friends don't become stalkers. I was talking to one of my friends and I'm like, yeah, I really like ultimate frisbee. He's like, I know, I saw it in your interest. Alright, okay. Alright, it's kind of weird, but I can deal with it. And then I'm like, yeah, I went to Taco Bell Wednesday. It was on your wall-to-wall with Hannah. But like the weirdest thing that ever happened to me, just happened a couple like weeks ago actually. I was on the phone with my friend. This story, by the way, is 100% true, except for I've changed the names and maybe some of the genders of the people in the story. I'm on the phone with my friend, Jack. And I'm like, talking to him, and I mentioned my friend Boris, and Jack has never met Boris. And he's like, is he the tall guy with brown hair? And I'm like, yeah, how'd you know that? He's like, well, I saw a picture of him on Facebook where he was sitting next to you on the blue couch. And I'm on Facebook as I'm talking on the phone because I can't waste time. And I pull it out. So I pull it up, and and like I see the picture, but Boris isn't even tagged in that picture. So that tells me that Jack saw a random picture of a random friend of mine and looked through all my pictures until he saw another picture of Boris where he was tagged and put two and two together. I don't know if that makes him a stalker of me or a stalker of Boris, but it makes him a stalker and a bad friend, so I deleted him. Speaking of stalkers, do you know that Facebook knows who you are? I got on the other day, my advertisement was like, do you like football, sailing, and Ohio State? I'm like, yes, I do. What are you going to sell me? And then I'm like, hold on, where'd you get that? What else do you know about me? And then I realized it was all my interests, you know? Like, they just, like, take that and they get all their ads from that. So I was talking to one of my friends, and he was really frustrated with, like, the ads he was getting. So I was like, dude, you can totally manipulate them. Just change your interests. So he like changed his interest, and I look at it, and it's like cottage cheese, the Bible, contentedness. He doesn't get any advertisements nowadays. That's all I got, guys. Let yourselves in the Lord, right?